Well, I'm here with my kayak this morning to put in on this little body, this big body of water. It connects to a lot of stuff, but it's a little channel here. I'm specifically at this channel to go, I can't remember, I have to look at my maps. It's either back, all the way back in there, or it's all the way back in there. There's a creek runs into here. I have a pretty specific goal today to catch a certain fish that I've never caught in Tennessee. And it goes back years back of seeing this in a video when I waded this creek way upstream. And I'm finally here. This is the closest access to get to the mouth of the creek. And I got my motor on my kayak. We're gonna try to run in here and try to find this fish. There could be another fish show up that's around this area. And there should be, lots of other species, but I don't know. It's kind of an exploration. I've been wanting to try to find this fish. If it doesn't work out today, we're gonna come back and try to find another place where they're at, because I know there's this species, they're around here somewhere that I've never heard anybody talk about in Tennessee. I've never seen anybody catch one, and I'm trying to do it today. This is looking really cool. Look at this channel that opens up. It's hard to see probably on camera, but it just opens up and goes way back in here. And this looks very much like the habitat that the fish I'm looking for would be living in. And I'm hoping there's some here. I don't even know for sure. Oh! I just got hit by something. I don't know what it was actually. I have no idea. Could have been the fish I'm looking for, but it was probably a bass. But it hit very aggressively, like kind of like what I'm looking for. And it looks so good in here. I'm just throwing a spinnerbait for now, trying to see what comes out. Like any hits, any reaction. Oh goodness! That's a really nice bass. Well, that ain't actually the target species. Now, we're not going to turn down a largemouth. That's on that new Casking Kestrel Air BFS medium light rod, little 1/4 ounce Booyah spinnerbait. There's stuff back here. I see some things moving around. This is a really cool place. It would definitely be a place where I'd love to come just bass fish and explore. And I'm hoping there's that one species shows up, or maybe a different species shows up, but that's not a bad largemouth. Well, we've gotten pretty far up this creek. Probably getting close to as far as we can go. There's like a little branch coming in here. And we've had some sunfish, and that's about all we've seen. I think I had a bite from this bass earlier. coming through. Got a little small spinnerbait on there. He choked that thing. Oh, there's another. All right, we're gonna kind of, I don't know. I got a little bobby garland I might throw around. I got this little spinnerbait. I feel like it should pull something out. I'm gonna fish this flatter area. Try to go back in some of these little coves, a little more stale. Maybe they're in there. Nice red here. Got a little bobby garland, hooked him in his eye, but I'm just gonna fish this lure, I think, around this little back swampy water. Oh, look good. That's a good largemouth. Another solid largemouth on the spinnerbait. Eating that thing pretty good. Chunky. They're not nothing big. These aren't giants, but these are chunky, good largemouth they're catching. All right, we're gonna start working our way out of the creek channel. I'm gonna change up a couple lures. I may put I think I'm gonna put a chatterbait on my heavier rod. Oh. The thing soon hit the water. It felt a lot bigger than it was, but it's thick. All right, well, this is may turn into just a bass fishing video if I keep catching them like this. Yeah, nothing big, but strong. Wow. Well, that's a slab on the chatterbait. I'm gonna throw in with my little bobby garland for a little bit right around this area. I'm kind of just working my way back around the bank, and then we're gonna work around that bank and then head back in. We've been out for about 2 hours. It's really cool exploring back here. This is a fun place to come fish. But not finding the fish I was targeting. That's all right though. Hey, catching some largemouth and a big old black crappie. It's all right. Ah, largemouth. Throw a little bobby garland in there, try to see if I can, if there's any more crappie in there. Largemouth. It's all just bluegill right there. Getting hammered. Oh, we got here. Little largemouth. I may just throw this little bobby garland down the bank. I'm getting bites from bluegill, largemouth, and another crappie in there. What is that? Nice bass, stay on there, he's barely hooked. Boy, dude, this chunky. That dude is a chunk. I didn't know what it was at first. Dude, he's barely hooked. Barely got him in here. All right, we're working our way around the bank, working our way out. That's probably a good 16 incher. Everything in here has been fat. I really wasn't planning on like trying to catch bass today, but it's been a pretty fun little day of exploration and catch some nice largemouth. That's a nice bass today. Goodness. Splash actually felt pretty good. And we come to the end of the video and you're probably wondering, what was the species that I was searching for? The species I never caught in Tennessee. I thought I might have seen one. I've tracked down the location to that area where they're supposed to be there, and we didn't catch any. And I still made a video because it's not about the species. So I'm not gonna tell you what it is. You can guess if you want, or if you've already listened to our podcast, the Whatever's Biting podcast that I do with Ethan. If you've listened to that podcast, you might already heard what we talked about it going forward. But the thing was, it's not about getting the species. It's about, you know, the adventure of it all. What's the saying? It's not about the goal. It's about the adventure along the way. You know, one of those kind of sayings like that. Well, whatever nice, good saying it is. I mean, that's the way I feel like in fishing that a lot of people overlook. They're trying to target that big fish, or catch that PB, or catch that thing, and they take for granted and don't enjoy the process along the way. If I'd have shown up that day, caught that fish first try, it would have been fun. I would have been, yes, successful. I've caught this fish, but now I have to make another try, and and it's a long way away, but the payoff is going to be so much more whenever I do it. If I don't catch it the next time, I'm going to make another try, and I'm going to learn more and study more. And then whenever I do successfully catch that fish, the payoff is going to be greater because it was a lot more work. Or if I never catch that fish, I'm going to have that in my mind forever, and always be trying to find it. Anyhow, so this is my little reminder. Don't take for granted your little fishing trips, your big fishing trips, whatever they are. Enjoy them. Have a goal. Have something you're looking for, but enjoy everything along the way and just have fun. That was a really, really cool place that I got to fish and explore in. Caught several good largemouth, and that was kind of unexpected. If I was just going back there for bass fishing, I would have been a great day. I was only there like 3 hours. So that was really cool just to go there, explore, catch those fish, and I'll be back. There's that species. I still know it's there. I know they're in there, and I'm gonna go back and try to find them. Thanks for watching.